One, first, I recommend that you brush up on fundamentals before you even start the boot camp. The more that you can cram into your head before you start class, the more you can keep up and actually retain and understand what's going on in the class instead of sitting around thinking, I don't know what's going on. You don't want to be that guy playing catch up through the whole boot camp. You want to be able to keep up with the class and be able to understand what's going on because you have a little bit of experience beforehand. So make sure you're working on the fundamentals before you even go. Two, I recommend having a why. Having a why or a vision board or just knowing your main reason for wanting to become a developer before you go into boot camp or before you're learning in general is great because you need that big main goal that you're looking at and you're striving for every day. It makes it easier for the days that it's not easy. Three, understand that these are difficult concepts. You will not understand these concepts overnight. So if you're going through class one day and you're just not understanding anything, do not beat yourself up. This is a very difficult thing to learn, and that's why we're paid so well as developers. Four, make sure that you're actively participating with everything that's going on. I know sometimes it can be really hard because there's so much going on, but the more active you are with your cohort, with your instructors, asking questions, participating in different things, the more that you're going to retain that information, right? Actions help reinforce mental fortitude. Five, make sure that you're seeking help when you need it. You need to get help when you can. Ask for it. Don't be scared. That's the biggest thing that I struggle with is because I'm so used to being the guy that people come to for advice. It's really hard to be the guy to ask for it. But I'm telling you, every time I do, I'm so glad that I did because I either found out that I really, really understood it a lot more than I thought I did, and it was one small thing holding me back, or I learned something new. But either way, swallow your pride, be humble, and ask for help, and ask for it early. Don't spend too much time stuck on something. Six, make sure you're doing projects outside of the boot camp. While the boot camp will be very intense and you'll be going through a whole lot of stuff, try to find time outside of the boot camp to continue your learning. Don't just stick to what the boot camp is teaching you. You want to continue to increase your skills. This is about you. It doesn't matter if you have a certificate. It's not going to mean anything. What you retain and what you know is what's going to matter. So the more that you're working on other things outside of the boot camp, your own personal projects, your personal portfolio, an online resume, whatever it may be, work on it. Work on more than what the boot camp's telling you to. This is a grind that you need to be on. You're in this boot camp for a reason. Remember why. Work really hard because there's other people working really hard. Make sure you're working harder than them. 7, build a network. This is about networking with other people in your cohort. You never know if the guy that you helped with homework last Saturday might be a hiring manager in a couple years that remembers your kindness to him. Start building those networks. Start building that relationship. Start showing people who you are. 8, becoming a software developer is a marathon. It's not a sprint. I learned this the hard way back in 2022 when I was going real hard and I kept thinking it was going to happen overnight. And I learned very quickly that this is a marathon. And I had to sit back and I had to realize that this is a long game, not a short game. You need to remember that as well. This is about consistency every day. Even if it's small consistency, consistency is going to outgrow quick sprints every time. Stay consistent. 9, I cannot stress this one enough. Take care of your mental health. You need to make sure that you're regularly taking breaks. Maybe on your bathroom break, you go do some push-ups, take a walk. I don't know whatever it is that helps you, but make sure that you're doing something that's physically active, that you're doing something to decompress, because this is a very grueling, intense thing that you're doing right now. And you need to make sure that you're taking even a little bit of time just to take care of your mental health, because if you're feeling healthy and things are feeling good with you, you're going to retain information better and you're going to excel in what you're trying to accomplish. 10, this kind of goes with building your network and being involved in your boot camp cohort, but you want to start working on them soft skills. Maybe you're a computer person that just doesn't like leaving the house and doesn't like dealing with people, and you don't deal with a whole lot of people. This is a good time to start working on that, because even though we're software developers that work with machines, a good portion of our jobs are working with people, and we need to make sure that we're working on soft skills, that we're able to communicate with people efficiently, that we're able to just be around people and be a pleasure to work with. People want to work with people that they know work hard and is a pleasure to be around, because mental health and being happy with your coworkers increases productivity for the company and for you. It makes you look good. It helps with raises and promotions. I know this from working in behavioral health because I moved up very quickly to director's positions, and it all comes from being a hard worker and being a pleasure to work with, having that can-do attitude. Soft skills are very, very important. Make sure you're working on them too. Communication and being personable. Bonus, If you can find a mentor somehow, maybe YouTube, Reddit, Discord, if you can find someone to help mentor you, that goes so far. I have a mentor at Microsoft and I have one at Amazon, and both of them give me such valuable information. I cannot stress that enough. So if you can try to find a mentorship, find a community somewhere that you can get involved with, and maybe you can find a senior developer somewhere that can help you, walk you through it, keep you motivated, be your coach. Shoot me an email. Maybe I could shoot you words of encouragement every once in a while. But either way, just keep going. That's it for today. I appreciate you coming around. Hit the like and subscribe if this brought you a little bit of value, and good luck on your journey.